Chamath, did you just describe the process that you went through in determining to go with Clover Health rather than the previous charter of international tech business? What were a couple of the factors that caused you to make that shift? We generally like it when somebody changes their game plan if they see a better alternative. So what were the steps you went through?
I'll be really honest with you. I've never invested in China. And so it's always been a black box. We've always had connectivity into China. One of my earliest partners in the version 1.0 of social capital is a gentleman, Li Ka-shing, who he and his team have been great supporters of mine, and I've been able to use them to really help me understand China, because even though he's Hong Kong based, he has deep relationships there. One of my partners is really well connected into China, Ian Osborne. And so when we framed IPOC up front, we didn't make it the exclusive mandate, but we said, we're going to really look internationally. And so we looked in Western Europe and we looked in China. The thing in Western Europe is that, a lot of it are fintech businesses. And to be very honest with you, the fintech landscape is very complicated, and we can talk about why, but investing in fintech companies that are going public, you need to navigate tremendous landmines in the United States. One is economics and unit economics and LTV CAC, which is getting increasingly heated and competitive, right? Because even the laggard incumbents are waking up and giving everything away for free stock trading, free stock, free this, free that. So costs are going up. And then the regulatory oversight of these businesses is getting tighter. So New York DFS and all these folks have a much more heightened sophistication and awareness of how they play. So it almost took all the European companies off the radar, like we couldn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And then somewhere along the way, I'm like, holy shit, China is just a shit show. Like, we're not taking a company public. We're trying to do a deal with the government. And there is zero edge that I have. And then I don't know how to be honest to myself, let alone everybody else, that we are actually doing the right thing here. So it became very quickly obvious to us, very quickly, but within a few months that, wow, we are not probably going to do an international deal out of sea. And then, when we met Clover, we go back to sort of how we underwrote Virgin, how we underwrote Tesla, how we underwrote Amazon, how we underwrote Opendoor, and it kind of just checked a lot of the boxes. And, at some point we can talk about this. There's another part of this for me, which I haven't talked about a lot, but I'm happy to, which is, constructing a modern portfolio. Like, what is the replacement of 60/40? And it met one of these other boxes as well, which is sort of disruptive innovation in these big pillar categories of how economic GDP gets created. And to me, this idea of a healthcare business that right at the core of it just goes right to the heart of, better outcomes, lower costs, using technology, I think just had enormous implications for the future. And so that's how I kind of got there.